Hi guys, hope everyone's doing well. Welcome to another video. It's Sunday afternoon, so I hope everyone's doing well. It's a lovely day out here in definitely day out here in London at the moment. It's time. The weather is beautiful. So if you are here watching, much respect to you and thanks for coming in. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. Seeing the weather is lovely. So if I've got anyone viewing me, I'll be shocked. But thank you for everyone coming in if you are viewing me right now. And if you are watching, don't forget to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, all the good stuff, guys. Knock it out of the park for me. I'd be appreciated. Um, yeah, so this video is basically going to be about Liverpool's four centre backs. I think we need to have a good chat about it because, in my opinion, Liverpool had the best four centre backs in the Premier League. I don't think there's a debate about it, to be fair. Individual quality of all four is as high as anyone in this division. We go chop it up. We go chop it up. Before I do that, for members, I've got a little membership video coming out for you next week, so please look out for that. It'll be your first member video, guys. So please look out for that. If anyone is members if you want to become a member as well, just hit the join button, guys. Smash the joy button. You've got two membership choices on there, Team OG and Legends. Legends gets you, if everyone wants to become a Legend member, that gets you all the good stuff, guys, all the good stuff. That gets you special call-in shows for members only videos, all that sort of stuff. So if you want to become a member on the team, guys, and want to become a member, hit the join button. $1.99 is Team OG, $2.99 is Team Legend, and Team Legend gets you members videos and member call-in videos as well. So I know a lot of you want to do call-ins and that sort of stuff. So yeah, just smash up the button, guys. Smash up the join button, smash up the like button. All the good stuff, guys. I would appreciate it. I really would. And while we're here, I'm just going to shout out all the members so far on the channel. Let me just get the memberships up. So I'm going to put shout out to you right now, all the members on this channel. So big up to every single member. Let me just get all you. Where is it all? Right, let me just find it out and I can read it all out. There we go. So Ilias, Dave, Big Les, Mark, Edward, 40-year-old Virgil, Wolf, Pablo, Raging Pot, Stephen, John, Conway, Cal, Vipo, Michael Awesome, Jamrock, Football Content Factory, Eddie Cox, Lakers, Barry Benton, Ant Leicester fan, big up Ant, Paul, John Moore, Stephen Owens, Savarian, Dugout Football Trainer, David, Liz, Charlie Webb, Andrew Kerr, Sabiri, Ivan, and Ricky. Thank you very much for being members. And I do appreciate it. I always will, guys. Thank you very much for being members. And yeah, some more. If you want to be a member, guys, and get all the good stuff, especially the Legends membership where you're getting your own videos and your own call-in shows, make sure you hit the join button for only £2.99 a month. It is worth it, guys. It is worth it. Be out to everyone in the chat as well. Jason says answer to this is no, but top five. Top five. You think there's four better teams with centre-back combinations in Liverpool? You got to name them. You got to name them, my man. You have to name them. John Conway, good afternoon. Jamie and Chad, good afternoon. John, big up Daz, big up. How you doing, my friend? Big up Edward. Ravi, how you doing, my friend? Great debate yesterday. Yeah, it was a good show yesterday. Good show yesterday. Big up Laguna Lee as well, because obviously he was the man really respecting Omri, and yeah, big up the Lee as well. Please could you lock in to Devils United on YouTube at 5 p.m. today, Maisie, with transfer show. Thanks. Yeah, I'll check Maisie out. No way. That didn't sound right, did it? That didn't sound right at all. I checked Maisie out. I didn't mean it like that. I'll go and check a video out. Big up, my friend. How are you doing, Rods? Hope you're doing well, guys. Go and check out Rods' channel, Anfield Rod and Nicks. Go and check it out, guys. Go and check it out. Check Twitter, Jamie. I will in 1 second. Brian, how you doing, mate? We definitely have the best four centre backs in Europe. Just a matter of keeping them fit now. Bigger. Brian's going Europe. I only went Premier League. Going Europe. I'll tell you what, there might be a shout for that. Afternoon, James. Mark, how you doing, mate? Hope you're doing well, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, you might have a shout about that, you know. Oh man, you might have a shout about that because this is why I say well, when I talk about Liverpool centre back options, yeah, obviously Gomez, sorry, Gomez, Matip, Canate, Van Dyke. That's ridiculous. That's just mad. Just say that out loud. Van Dyke, Joe Gomez, Joel Matip, and Ibra Canate. It's just that's just mad. That's just mad to think. And apart from Virgil, who's going to be the only starter because he's Virgil, anyone could start in this team. That is such a strong back line. Now, I say it's the best back four in the Premier League, and in my opinion, it is. I don't think there is a better back four in this Premier League. By a country mile, it's the best back four in this Premier League. I'll tell you why in 1 sec. Big up Jade, how you doing? Oh, big happy birthday to Jade. Everyone says happy birthday to Jade in the comments, please. Big happy birthday to Jade. Anish, never actually thought about this, but thinking about what others have probably do. Yeah, exactly. They are the best in the world and the best goalkeeper, right back and left back. I mean, this is what I'm saying. People, this is a conversation. I think when we talk about squad depth for Liverpool Football Club, when we all talk about squad depth for Liverpool Football Club, everyone always looks at Liverpool's midfield, right? We always look at Liverpool's midfield, and rightly so. The midfield is a bit on life support at the moment. I do agree. It is on life support at this moment in time. There is no doubt about it. But you look around the rest of the squad, the forward line. You can even argue that the forward line is as good as anything in the Premier League as well. Yeah, people might say Man City because they got Haaland. Yeah, Haaland hasn't played in the Premier League yet, but I know who has, and that's Mo Salah, and he gets over 20 goals usually every fucking season in the Premier League for 5 years in a row, almost 30 goals in all competitions for 5 years in a row. So I know we have one of the best attacks in the league as well. And Luis Diaz, you think Luis Diaz is not going to do well next season? I don't know what to say to you, my man. Luis Diaz is going to be amazing this coming season. Darwin Núñez is going to bang goals. Look at Darwin Núñez. He's a clinical finisher. You don't think he's going to bang goals in the Premier League? People are going to be mental. I've heard people say he's not even going to get 10 goals in the Premier League next season. That's just mental. Yeah, that's just mental. He could have 10 goals by the end of bloody November. You know what I mean? It's just, he's a striker. He's a finisher. And he's playing in a club that will, the goal creation that he's going to have in Liverpool. He's got Salah next to him, Diaz next to him, Trent and Robbo assisting from the wide areas. Man's going to feed. Darwin Núñez is going to bang goals next season. I don't get this whole thing that Darwin Núñez ain't going to score goals. I find that a bit mad. He's a finisher. He's an absolute baller. But yeah, I think, and then when I look at our defence, and I think there ain't a better back four. I don't think there's a better four centre backs in this country. I mean, that's just right. When I got told if Leo Messi is in any front three in world football, then that front three is arguably the best because Leo Messi is the best player in the world, right? And I always said, all right, that's a fair argument. So if we're talking about centre back options, then Liverpool have the best centre back options in the world because Virgil van Dijk is the best defender in the world. So if he's the best defender in the world, you've got to say Liverpool have the best defenders in the world because look at Joel Matip as well. Joel Matip is a tremendous centre back. Joel Matip will probably get in every team in the Premier League for his centre back position. He'd get in Arsenal's back four. He'd get in Tottenham's back three. He'd get in Chelsea's back three at the time. I think he would get in Man City's back two as well. I think he would play in the back four for Man City because of his ability to bring out the ball and to dribble into midfield. Pep Guardiola would love that. Joel Matip would play in City's back four. Easy. You'd play over Laporte and Ake. Easy. Because his ability of bringing the ball out. and dribbling into midfield and passing into between the lines. Everyone forgets Matip's passing. Matip's passing in between the lines and to feet of the midfielders is fantastic. No one does it hardly anyone better than him. And this is just not me being biased. Look at it. You only got to watch the games. Just watch Matip. No one brings out the ball better than him from defence. He dribbles past players. He's probably the best. You can put the top 10 dribblers in the Premier League. All the players in the Premier League do a top 10. Matip's in that top 10 for dribbling. He's ridiculous. Yeah? So he's probably getting City's team. All right? But at times, he doesn't always get into Liverpool's team. That's how good these centre-backs are we have. Joe Gomez just signed a massive long-term contract for 5 years, guys. 5-year contract for Joe Gomez, right? And when he's at his best and at his fittest, Joe Gomez is easily England's best defender. I will just say John Stones as well. I'm going to shout out John Stones because, I didn't think John Stones was always that great. He had mistakes in him. He got a bit, lackadaisical at times. But I will say John Stones just looked tremendous under Pep Guardiola. So, I think England's best three defenders, if Gareth Southgate were literally picking England's best three defenders for a World Cup tomorrow, it should be Tomori, Joe Gomez and John Stones. That should be England's back three. They are England's three best centre-backs by a country mile. They're England's three best centre-backs. Joe Gomez, John Stones and Tomori. And how they don't play, like if Gomez is fit this season, Stones is fit this season, Tomori is fit this season. If they're not the back three that starts the World Cup, Gareth Southgate should lose his job automatically. Because that would be a disgusting. If Maguire plays at this World Cup, I'm done. I'm done with England. I'm done. I can't be doing it no more. I really can't. Just can't be doing it no more. When you have Tyrone Mings playing for England over someone like Tomori, there's issues. There's problems straight away. And I just think our defence is superb. And then we ain't got to the other one yet. Big Ibu, Konate. Now, he's a bit raw. Yes, when he came to the club, he was a bit raw. He made some mistakes and stuff like that. But the man's 22 years old when he joined us, guys. A 22-year-old centre-back. Got to remember, Gomez is 24, 25 when he was young, 20, 19, 20, 21, 22. Gomez made mistakes, but he learnt from them and got better and better. Konate did that during the season. Konate did that. Konate was arguably our man of the match in the Champions League final. Konate was arguably our man of the match in Champions League final. Yeah, right, the whole defence were at fault for the Real Madrid goal, not just Trent. It was Van Dijk, Konate, Robbo. It was everyone. The whole back four was a mistake for Real Madrid's goal. But before that, Vinny Jr. never got past Konate once. He tried to do Konate for speed. Konate matched him for pace, took the ball off him every time. Benzema couldn't get round him. Benzema couldn't take him on. No one beat him in the air. No one beat him in the air for the ball. He was an absolute rock. Yes, he's got some mistakes in him because he's a young lad. Young footballers make mistakes because they're not seasoned yet. They're still learning their game. He's going to be so good, guys. We're on about a tremendous. Everyone goes on about De Ligt. Right, I said this the other day. Everyone goes on about De Ligt, yeah? So De Ligt might be going to Bayern Munich for like 65, 70 million, yeah? And he went to Juventus for like 90 million, didn't he? Or whatever it is. 70 million he went to Juventus for. So in his total transfers could be 140 million going to two clubs. Now, De Ligt is 22 going on 23. And Konate is 23, yeah? So Konate is probably, 12 months older than De Ligt? Is there much difference between De Ligt and Konate in reality? When you look at both defenders, yeah? They're both big, both tall. Konate is just a unit. He's wide. You can't get round him. Konate is quicker than De Ligt. I think De Ligt might read the game a little bit better, but there ain't much in it. And we spent £36 million on Konate. £36 million. And I think Konate could go on arguably be a better centre back in his career than De Ligt will be. But everyone just tells me De Ligt this, De Ligt that, De Ligt this. He's the best young defender in the world. There's no better younger defender in the world. And I always bring up Konate. I'm like, we all forgetting Konate. Man of the match Liverpool in the Champions League final. Bullied Vinny Jr. Bullied Vinny Jr. Vinny Jr. didn't get past him once. Bullied Benzema. Bullies defenders in the Premier League. Yes, he's going to make the odd mistake because he's young. De Ligt makes the odd mistake because he's young. Doesn't mean they're bad players. It just means they're young and not seasoned yet. And they're learning the game still. That's all it means. That's all it means. But we never talk about Konate. All I hear is De Ligt this, De Ligt that. De Ligt's the best thing since sliced bread. He's going to be the new Beckenbauer. All this sort of stuff. And I'm like, no. He's a tremendous... Don't forget players like Konate. And there's also other young players out there. Kunde, I suppose, is another player. I don't think Kunde's better than Konate either. But there's tremendous young defenders out there that are as good. But we're all going back to Ligt. I don't get it. I look at Konate and think, man, Konate and Gomez. I mean, they could be Liverpool's starting two centre backs in about 3 years' time. In about 3 years' time, we could be looking at Gomez and Konate. Gomez will be what, 27, 28? And Konate will be what, 25? I mean, 28 and 25, and they could be our two starting centre backs for the next few years in about 3 years' time. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. I mean, I don't get how Konate. I think people are starting to give Konate, because I saw an article and saw a thing on Twitter. I think, is it Sports Bible or something like that? We're talking about defenders, and I actually couldn't. Like, people were saying about don't think rival fans, Chelsea, Man United fans, are saying it's about De Ligt, and people were saying, yeah, don't forget Konate. Hate to admit it, but Konate is great. Liverpool just did great business again. So people are looking at Konate and thinking, damn, yeah, he's a good defender. You know what? Liverpool done it again. 36 million for a defender like Konate. Ridiculous business. Ridiculous business. You look at Maguire going to Man United for 80 million. That is always going to be the one we always look at. Maguire went to Man United for 80 million. Konate is a better defender than Harry Maguire. I don't care. I don't want to hear nothing about that. I don't want to hear no one say any different, because if you say any different, you don't know ball. Harry Maguire, yes, he had a terrible year last season, but he is a decent defender. But Harry Maguire is a defender that you need to play in a back three. The reason a defender plays in a back three is because they're hiding their weaknesses. So when Maguire plays for England, Harry Maguire actually looks quite decent for England because he's playing in a back three, and the people playing with him are probably usually better than he is. So they're hiding his weaknesses. Yeah. I say this all the time. Any defender, if you're playing a back three at this day and age, not back in the day, because you look at the old Italian teams and AC Milan teams, they play back three at times, but they are tremendous defenders. But you look at now, I think if you played, Connor Cody plays in a back three, and he's probably one of the best defenders in the league in a back three. You put Connor Cody in a back two, he's terrible. Terrible. He's not good enough. He can't do it in a back two. Put him in a back three and he looks like a very good defender. Rudiger had his best season in England last season. Best season by a mile in England last year. So arguably one of the best centre backs in the league last year. Played in a back three all season. Highly protected in a back three. Highly protected. Because if you do make a mistake, you have a lot of cover. So then what happens then? That mistake is not highlighted because you're not playing in a back two. When you're playing in a back three, if your defender makes a mistake, you've still got two centre-backs back there, plus you've got your wing-backs coming back covering as well. So mistakes are not highlighted. You know, you can make a mistake in a back three, someone cleans it up, no one remembers that mistake. It's gone. No one remembers it. In a back two, you make a mistake, you got one person covering, everyone remembers it. It's as simple as that. That's why if you're playing in a back three, you can cover up your weaknesses so much. Can you imagine Van Dijk in a back three? I mean, he's the best in the world in a back two. How good would he be in a back three? It's just, we got to start looking at our team and thinking, it's just amazing. Kanate's an athlete as well. I look at Kanate and I'm thinking he's 6'4", 6'5". He's got to be like 15 to 16 stone. The man is massive, and he runs at the sprint he puts on. I just love it. I love watching him sprint. I mean, I've seen players try and take him on. I saw Vinny Jr. in the Champions League final, who's extremely quick, one of the quickest wingers in the world, couldn't run past him. Couldn't run past him. Kanate is a beast. A beast. And I don't think he'll start the Premier League season. But as the season goes on and we get to Christmas and the season's getting on that way and coming back after the World Cup, I wouldn't be surprised if Kanate starts to be the main person in the back four with Virgil van Dijk. So we have so many options, guys. So many options. It's actually unfair how many options we have. So many options. And Virgil. Let's talk about Virgil. Virgil van Dijk. The best defender in the world. He had a serious injury where he got assaulted by Pickford. Still can't believe he was never red carded for that. Absolutely assaulted, a serious injury, disgusting injury. 20 years ago, these sort of injuries were career-threatening injuries. Came back. He was a bit rusty when he came back. It took him back, I'd say, 12 games. I'd say it took him about 12, 13 games to get used to being back in the first team again last season. But as soon as he got used to it, oh my God, did we see a player. Oh my God. Virgil van Dijk. Right. Rival fans still say it now that Virgil van Dijk runs away from strikers. It's because no one knows what defending actually means. Everyone thinks as a defender, you should attack the attacker. So if an attacker's running at you, people actually think this makes my brain boggle because everyone's so busy playing FIFA, they think this is what you do. They all think as a centre back, you're meant to run and rush at an attacker when they're running at you. Yeah, because that's what an attacker wants you to do. You do that. An attacker, at the end of the day, if they're quick and skillful, they're more than likely, if a centre back comes rushing out to engage you, yeah, that attacker is more than likely going to take the ball round you or play a 1-2 with somebody and then get into your space. Defending is not about tackling. I've got to tell people this right now. Defending is not about tackling. The art of defending is defending your defensive space. That is what defending is about. It is about defending your defensive space and stopping attackers getting into your defensive space. Yeah? So if you go and engage with an attacker, if you go and engage with a forward or anyone running in hard onto your defence, and you go and engage and lose that battle, what's in behind you? All that defensive space that you've left open. And what's happening then? You got runners and attackers into that defensive space that is now open. It's just mad. It's just mad. Virgil van Dijk is one of the only defenders who waits on the attacker. He waits on the attacker. And if you watch Virgil, he watches them constantly. He eyeballs them constantly. And then he's looking at them constantly. He always makes sure he keeps them on their weak side, never lets them go on their strong side. You heard him talk about this himself with Rio Ferdinand, who was talking about, he studies everybody. Everyone, whoever he's facing that weekend, he's just studying their abilities, what's their weak side, what's their strong side, and then obviously the more you play and the more you get to know them and that player. But Virgil's getting that respect himself. How many players actually run at Virgil van Dijk? Nobody. Virgil sometimes doesn't look like he's doing anything in a game. And people go like, Virgil weren't very good today. He didn't really have to do anything. That's because he's done his job beautifully. I think this is where people get it mixed up. People, when they go, oh, Virgil didn't have a great game today. I mean, he didn't really do much. He didn't really do anything. Great. Means he's done his job 100% correct. Because that's how it should be as a defender. That's how defending should be, by the way. That's how defending should be. If your defender looks like he's done nothing all game, then he's had a great game. He's had a great game. Because one, he's defensively smart. No one's got any space. He's defended his space up. No one's got L shots in goal. No one's got past him or anything like that. Done his job correct. That is what defending's about. Yes, sometimes you got to make a tackle. Of course you do. And Virgil does make tackles, but he doesn't engage to make the tackle. He waits for the striker to make his move. So the attacker will make his move. Virgil, he runs backwards. He doesn't turn his back. He doesn't go sideways. He keeps square on. So he's got the whole vision of that attacker. And he's got the vision of the right and to the left. So he can see everything around him. And he runs backwards like that. And then what happens is then the space is completely running out. And the attackers are like, I've got no space now. So if I do get past him, there's no space for me to get into. And then Virgil takes the ball off him. And you've seen it as well, attackers. I saw it with Lautaro Martinez when we played Inter Milan. He got the ball, got his head down, started sprinting towards our goal, looked up, saw Virgil van Dijk standing right in front of him, stopped and passed the ball sideways. He didn't want nothing to do with that. He didn't want nothing to do with Virgil. Virgil has just now got that aura about him. He's got that aura about him. And he does his job better than anyone. Does his job better than anyone. When I see like people like Ruben Diaz, yeah. You remember the season that Van Dijk was injured and Ruben Diaz won Player of the Year, and everyone was going, Ruben Diaz is better than Van Dijk. By the way, last season when Virgil played again, we never heard that, did we? Funny that, ain't it? All last season, because Virgil played every game last season, apart from the last 2 games of the season. We never heard the Ruben Diaz is better than Virgil van Dijk comparisons, did we? We never heard it last season, did we? Because Virgil was back. The year all we heard was that Ruben Diaz is the best centre-back in the league and he's better than Virgil. It was the year Virgil was injured. One thing I'll say about Ruben Diaz, and everyone goes, oh, he throws his body everywhere. He throws his body all over the place, defending and blocking everything. One, yeah, that's good. That's good defending if you want to look at it like that. 2, I can look at it another way and say he was always out of position. You can look at it that way as well and go, he was always out of position. Otherwise, he wouldn't have to throw his body all over the place to defend them shots. Because he's already made a mistake by letting them attackers get into his goal space. He's already let them attackers get into his defensive space. That's why he's got to have to throw his body all over the place. That season, he did it all the time. He was throwing his body left and right, stretching out everywhere, blocking everything. It's good defending. It looks great on the eye, and everyone go, oh, my God, that's great defending. Look what he's doing. He's blocking everything. He's blocking everything. Yeah, sometimes, occasionally, you do have to do that. I've seen Virgil do it on the occasions, yeah? You do have to do that sometimes. But all that tells me is that he made a mistake first of all, because if he was in his correct position and he was more positionally aware, he wouldn't have to be doing that sort of thing. But no one looks at it like that. No one looks at it like that. They just go, oh, my God, did you see him throw himself around the floor? That ball never went past him and all that. And I'm thinking, I sit there and think it differently. I look at it differently and think, I look at it like, well, he was out of position. Because if he was in position, they wouldn't be in his defensive space right now. So that's his fault. So he's making up for it now by throwing his body all over the shop. And it's simple as that. Simple as that. How many times do you see Virgil go to ground? Seriously. How many times do you ever see Virgil van Dijk go to ground? Hardly ever. Hardly ever. Same used to be said about Rio Ferdinand. I remember people in the day used to say, oh, Rio Ferdinand never gets his shorts or shirt dirty. You know, he's never got grass stains on him or chalk marks or dirt or anything. He's always very clean when he comes off the pitch. Look, I don't like Rio Ferdinand but look, he was a Man United player. But to be fair, I can see greatness when I see greatness, and I see good when I see good. And Rio Ferdinand was an exceptional defender. I don't care what anyone said. People on here agree because he played for Man United, but he was an exceptional defender. You know, there's no doubt about that. You know, for me, Rio Ferdinand was better than John Terry. Rio Ferdinand was a far better defender than John Terry. For me, Rio Ferdinand never had to go to the ground, never had to dive down because he controlled his defensive space. That's why it's very hard to get past Rio. Did he make mistakes? Of course he did. Every defender makes mistakes. Does Virgil make mistakes? Of course he does. Because no one is perfect. You can't have a perfect footballer. It's impossible. It just don't work like that. Just don't like that. I mean, when Vidic was at Man United as well with Ferdinand, you could arguably say Vidic was better than Ferdinand. I mean, that defensive partnership was ridiculous. They never dived around. You know, they used their defensive mind. They never engaged with forwards. They kept their defensive space, and that's what it's all about. I remember a famous quote by Palio Maldini: "If I've made a tackle in a game, it means I've defended incorrectly. That means I've defended wrong. If I've had to make a tackle in a game, I've not done my defensive duty correct." Because it was about defending space. Defenders win the ball back by strikers and attackers giving up. That's how they do it. That's how they win the ball back. It's not like they tackle you. They just take the ball off you because the striker's given up. That's how they win the ball back. It's not a tackle. They just win it back. And that's what Paolo Maldini used to say. If I've had to make a desperate tackle, that means I've not done my job properly. And I'm with that with Virgil. That's how I think of it. When I see Virgil, it's just superior positioning as a centre-back. Yes, at times he might get it wrong because you can't always 100% be right in every game. You go and make your mistake here and there. And especially when Virgil makes a mistake, let's face it, if Virgil makes a mistake, every content creator in the world that's not a Liverpool fan will make a mock-up of it on their video and just show you about 100 times where Virgil made this mistake and Liverpool fans overrate him. But at the same time, then content creators with the teams they support, their defenders made about 7 mistakes that game, but never mention it. You know what I mean? Because the reason they do that as well is because they all know Virgil's the best in the world and they need to find some dirt on him. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. Because if you didn't think Virgil was the best in the world, it wouldn't bother you, would it? Rival fans. Wouldn't bother you, would it? But it does bother you because you know the truth. You know the truth. And let's talk about Joe Gomez again. Joe Gomez signed a new 5-year contract. I had people ask me, Jay, why? I've had some people ask me, I had some in the comments the other day as well. They went, Jamie, why? It's a weird one. Gomez signed his new contract. He's never going to play. You know, is he just waiting for Virgil to retire and take Virgil's spot? I can't. No. Everyone forgets how good Joe Gomez is, man. Everybody forgets how good Joe Gomez is. If you ask Virgil van Dijk who his preferred partner is, I still think he says Virgil van Dijk. I think if Virgil van Dijk, if you ask Virgil if you could pick your preferred centre back starting next season, if everyone's fit, I think he secretly says Joe Gomez. I really do. We had the best partnership defensive wise is when Virgil and Joe Gomez were our centre back options. When them two were as our centre back options, we had, I think, our best defensive season that year. I know Matic came in for a little bit that season as well, but it's mostly Virgil and Joe, and we were tremendous at the back that year. Yes, Joe Gomez has weak points in his game, mainly aerially. He's not the best in the air. That is correct. He gets caught under the ball a little bit sometimes. So does Konate a little bit. But as I keep saying, they're young. We all think Joe Gomez is 30 years old. The man's like 24, 25. He's young. And a tremendous, tremendous centre-back. And look at him. The man has had all these injuries. You'd think it'd knock his confidence. It don't. Gomez is extremely confident. Extremely confident. You never see him down. You never hear about him being depressed or anything like that. He gets the injuries and he just comes back and he goes again. But look how quick he is still. The man is still lightning. He's still an athlete after all these injuries. And that's because he tries to look after his body the best he can. Sometimes it just breaks down on him. But let's face it, his last injury was a freak accident playing for England. This is why I don't like players playing for their international teams in the middle of a Premier League season or a domestic season, wherever you play your football. I just think it's wrong. It's what happens. And he had a freak accident, freak injury, and he completely shattered his patella in half and ripped all the muscles in behind it. Parts of his patella little bits of his patella got lodged in parts of his muscles behind his knee as well. It's like it was a disgusting injury. It's worse than Van Dijk's, and he played 22 games last season with 11 starts. And I think that surprises people that he actually played 22 games last season. Joe Gomez is tremendous. And this is what I'm saying. Look at it squad for squad. Right, let's go top 6 teams, yeah? Let's do top 6 teams because they're the be all and end all, ain't they? The top 6, yeah? So let's start with Arsenal first. Gabriel and Ben White. Gabriel and Ben White. None of them are as good as Joe Gomez, Virgil van Dijk, Joel Matip, or Konate. Yeah? None of them are as good as them four. So if Arsenal had Van Dijk, Gomez, Matip, and Konate, Gabriel and Ben White wouldn't get a game. Simple as that. They wouldn't get a game. They'd have to go on loan. They wouldn't get a game. So they're better than them. And I don't even know what the rest of their defenders are because they're shit. Man United, let's look at Man United. Harry Maguire. Europa League Varane. Yeah, I said it. Europa League Varane. Who else are there back four? Who's their other centre backs? And they go get Martinez from Ajax, ain't they? And who's the other one? I can't remember his name. Lindelof. You having a laugh? Are you having a bubble? Is everyone having a bubble? Nowhere near. Nowhere near. Liverpool's back four. Liverpool's back four trumps that back four as well. I don't care what anyone tells me to come here with Varane. Everyone comes here with your Varane shit. Look, Varane's a good player. I don't think Varane's better than Joel Matip. I really don't. I've been saying that for years with Varane as well. I always looked at Varane and thought he looked good because of the person next to him at Real Madrid. You know, he was the as much as we hate him, Sergio Ramos. Sergio Ramos was the heartbeat of Real Madrid's backline. He was a pure winner. He'd do anything to win. He was a leader, and I think he made Varane look far better. Now in France as well, France has got a deep talent pool, especially in the centre back positions as well. Now Varane's a top draw player, and I'm not saying he's not, but is he really much better? Is Varane really that much better than Joel Matip? I don't think so. I really don't. And then you got Chelsea. Now, Chelsea ain't got any defenders right now. Christensen's gone. Rudiger's gone. They're arguably their two best centre-backs last season. Gone already. Thiago Silva's still there, but he's about 73 years old. Is it Sarr they got? No, nowhere near as good. Nowhere near as good as Liverpool's back four. And let's just get to the main one. Spurs. Spurs actually have got Romero. Now, Romero is going to be a quality centre-back. In my opinion, Romero could be top 5 centre-backs in the Premier League already. He really could. He actually could be top 5 Premier League defenders already, Romero. So I'll give Spurs their credit to that for Romero. But then you're telling me Eric Dyer and Ben Davies and Lenglet. Is it Lenglet they just got from Barcelona, who's played, 70 games in 4 years? Don't give me that shit. None of them, Romero probably the only one, but none of them are better than Liverpool's back four. So then Man City. Man City's the one to look at. Romero is class. There's no doubt about it, guys. I'm saying that now. He's probably top 5 centre-backs in the Premier League. But then Eric Dyer, Ben Davies, Lenglet, or whatever his name is, who's coming from Barcelona, who's only played 70 games in 4 years. None of them are better than Van Dijk, Matip, Joe Gomez, and Konate. It's the truth. Then I look at Man City, our main rivals. The main talking point when it comes to squad versus squad debate, we always have the debate, and it's always Liverpool, Man City, yeah? Because I still think Liverpool have the second best squad in the Premier League, by the way. I think all in all, Man City might have the first best squad in the Premier League because of their midfield options. But if you go toe to toe with every squad, if you put all the top 6 squads on a screen and go down the list of all the players, Liverpool probably still have the second best squad in the Premier League, in my opinion. So you go Man City. So Man City have got Ruben Diaz, John Stones, Ake at this moment in time, and Laporte, yeah? Right. Ake's dog, right? Gomez is better than Ake, yeah? Matip is better than Laporte, in my opinion. People might think it's close, but I think Matip has done better than Laporte in recent seasons. John Stones and Canate, you might just give it to John Stones at this moment in time because he's played longer in the Premier League. But Canate at 23, 22 was better than John Stones was. And then Van Dijk is better than Ruben Diaz. It's a fact. I don't want to hear no man. If I heard a Man City fan watching this or see this or clips this up, if you think Ruben Diaz is better than Virgil van Dijk, I've got a really good solicitor you need to go and see because you need help. You need help. Only because he throws himself all over the floor, dives about everywhere, doesn't mean he's a good defender. Means he's a good defender. Virgil, Liverpool's back four centre-backs are the best in the Premier League. And I've just gone down the list of defenders, guys. We looked at Arsenal's back four. Trash. Man United's back four. Apart from Varane, the rest of them are trash. I looked at Spurs' back three. Apart from Romero, trash. Man United, and then Man City's. I will say Ruben Diaz is a good footballer and John Stones are good footballers. I think them two are very, very good centre-backs. But if you put four of their centre-backs against our four centre-backs are far better. I don't care what anyone says. A Man United fan can come on here right now and try and fight that chat, and I'll just put them down. Man City fans, you might want to come here and say, oh, it's time to... Ruben Diaz is better than Van Dijk. You weren't saying that last season when Van Dijk came back, did you? Where's all the Man City fans at? Man City fans, when Van Dijk was injured, all came on with their chest and told us, Ruben Diaz was better than Van Dijk. Last season when Van Dijk came back, did you hear any of that, guys? Did anyone hear any of that? Did anybody hear Ruben Diaz is better than Van Dijk? No, you did not, because Virgil was back and everyone could see how flaming good Virgil van Dijk was. The man got nominated for Player of the Year by his peers, and he only just came back. Not having it. Virgil's the best. Liverpool's back four is the best in the Premier League. The best. There's an argument it's the best in Europe. Bring me that argument as well. Bring me that argument. Go for all the teams in Europe. Go and get me Real Madrid's back four. Go and get me PSG's back four. Go and get me Inter Milan's back four. Go and get me AC Milan's back four. Atletico Madrid's back four. Sevilla's back four. Barcelona's back four. Yeah. Bayern Munich's back four. Juventus's back four. And then put them on a table with Liverpool's back four. Literally, guys, literally. And then put them on a table with Liverpool's back four. Are all of them as good? Are any of them as good as Liverpool's back four? It's an argument. It's an argument. Liverpool might have the best back four in Premier League and in Europe. Now, and the way we play, and Liverpool will go, but people will go, but Liverpool don't always have the best defence in the Premier League record. The record's never always the best. It's because of the way we play. We don't play parking the bus football. We don't play defensive-minded football. We play high-risk, high-reward football. That's another thing. What other backline can play the way we do and still have the best defence in the Premier League last season? Tell me another one. Tell me a defence that can have Virgil van Dijk and Joel Matip standing on the halfway line on their own in every single game, but we still had the best defensive record last season with Man City. Please, someone tell me. Because if Chelsea try to play like that, Man United try to play like that, fucking Man City don't even play like that. They play a bit more defensive-minded than we actually do because they play more possession football. So they have the ball a lot more. If they all try to play like Liverpool do, with the way we play with our defence, they'd all get smacked up all the time. But no, we had the joint best defensive record in the Premier League last season, playing the way we do. Rival fans say our high line is ridiculous and we shouldn't play it and we get away with it too much. Well, if that's the case, how comes we had the equal best defence in the league last season? It's because our centre-backs are the best in the damn business. That is why. I'm not having this argument with people anymore. Best back four in the Europe, best back four in the Premier League. I'm fucking going there. Go and get me Inter Milan's back four. Go and get me Real Madrid's back four. Go and get me AC Milan's back four. Go and get me Barcelona's back four. Go and get me Juventus's back four. And I'll show you why Liverpool's is the best back four. Go and do it. Right, let's get to some of your comments. Here. Happy birthday, Jade. Yeah, happy birthday, Jade. I think Alisson has really shown this season that he's better than Ederson. Oh, he's better than Ederson. Easy, man. Some Man City fans don't like Ederson, which is mad. Some Man City fans don't actually like Ederson. Take away Ederson's ability with the ball at kicking it. He's not a very good goalkeeper. He's quite an average keeper, actually. He's quite an average keeper. I agree with you, Jamie. I think Klopp will start strong, lads, on Tuesday. Happy birthday. The bra, big up him, is he? I think our attack and defence is the best in the league. It's just a midfield. I agree. I think exactly the same. I think we have the best goalkeeping options, the best centre-back and wing full-back options, and the best strike options. We just don't have the best midfield. Now, some people will say Tottenham Hotspur. Now, I don't know if anyone watched Never a Foul yesterday. So on Never a Foul yesterday, they did a poll and people said Tottenham had the best front three in the league with Son, Kane and Kulusevski. But do they outscore Liverpool or Man City? Not for me. Kane's only ever beaten Salah to the Golden Boot once since Salah's been in the Premier League. Son's only done it once and he equalled with Salah last season. Kulusevski did really well last season. I thought he scored more goals than Luis Diaz. There's no doubt about that. But everyone forgets that Luis Diaz played over 70 games with Porto and Liverpool last season. I think he played 71 games. Yeah, he was dying at the end of the season. So that's why Kulusevski got more goals. He was fresher. Yeah. If people think Kulusevski's going to score 15 league goals next season, I think you're all in for a shock. He just had a purple patch. Liverpool's front three is still the best, in my opinion. In most positions, we are the best players in their positions. As a fact, look, that's the true fact. That is a true fact. If you look at it, Alisson. If you put Alisson, is arguably top 3, top 5 goalkeepers in world football. Yeah. I mean, I had this argument with someone. Everyone told me. I said Alisson at this moment in time, apart from Courtois, him and Courtois are probably the 1 and 2 best goalkeepers in world football. And I got shot down. I didn't even think it was a mad statement. And people shot me down. I went, "What you on about, Alisson? Really?" It's like, yeah, why not? Is this a mad statement? Have I gone to the Twilight Zone? What's mad about that statement? And they went, "You've seen the goalkeeper at AC Milan?" I was like, please don't. So they're all going with this AC Milan goalkeeper, by the way, which they never watch. No one watches AC Milan every week and goes, yeah, that goalkeeper. They're just saying it because they don't like Alisson. If Alisson was a Man United player, you'd never hear the end of it. Simple as that. Alisson is a top 2, top 3, top 5 goalkeepers in the world at the moment. And, people actually thinking that's a delusional thing to say is mad on me. I don't get that. But Trent Alexander-Arnold. By the way, Trent in the Champions League final, did Vinicius Jr. ever run past him? No, I don't think he did. Now, for the goal, Trent was at fault because he didn't look behind him. But everyone in that back four was at fault for that Real Madrid goal because the cross, by the way, it was a shot, not a cross, by the way. I know everyone says it was a cross by Valverde. It weren't. It was a shot. He was shooting. It got deflected and found the path to Valverde, found that path to Vinny Jr. If Trent looked behind him, he would have made him offside by changing his body shape. But it is what it is. But in that game, Vinny Jr. never actually, when he faced up on Trent, the times he faced up on Trent, never actually ran past him. And everyone told me he was going to obliterate Trent. Trent's defending is what better than people thinks. He's just a bit lazy at times. But going forward, and I will say it time and time again about Trent Alexander-Arnold, going forward, Trent will win us more games than his defending will lose us games. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. Going forward, Trent is the best fullback in world football. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care what anyone says about he can't defend, he ain't a real fullback. Going forward, in the way fullbacks are played now, fullbacks are deployed now as they're like wide area. They're almost wingers now. Fullbacks are treated almost as wingers now in the way football wants to be played. Everyone wants to play front foot football. Every manager now wants to play football on the front foot, attacking opposition defences, attacking as much as they can, putting pressure on the opposition team for almost 90 minutes till they break. And they do that for fullback play. And no one's better at it than Trent Alexander-Arnold. Get off his case, just suck it up, and just deal with it, people. Yeah, deal with it. Yeah, positions we got. But Mo Salah, there's not a better right-sided attacker in world football than Mo Salah because his numbers speak for himself. Oh, big up Savage. I think Klopp will go with Gomez and Van Dijk to start the season. Very much. Good shout, good shout. Big up Savage. When are you live? Next Savage on your channel. Can't wait for next season. Really think our attackers will smash it. Same. You know, Maguire will start. Yeah, exactly. Big up Gun Ben. How you doing? By the way, guys, if you are brand new to the channel, I will get to your chat. I think I saw one person who said they were new. Let me have a look. Let me just go on YouTube a minute. I did see someone come in. Naomi, if you're still in the chat, hello to you, Naomi. Big up to you. Hello, I'm new. I do support, but I do support Liverpool. Everyone say hello to Naomi and welcome her in. Welcome Naomi in, guys. Everyone, please welcome Naomi into the community. If you're new into this channel, guys, let me know. I will tell you right now, I will get to your chat. I do try my best to talk to every single person who writes in the chat. So just give me a little bit of time. I will get down to you. But if you are new here, I'll just let you know I'm not ignoring you. I will get down to you. I promise. Naomi, if you're still in the chat and you're still watching right now, big respect to you. Thanks for joining. You're joining a beautiful community here. Everyone in this community are great. Guys, go and shout out Naomi and welcome her into the welcome into the community, guys. Welcome her into the community. Vic says Liverpool have the best centre backs in the world. Nobody will add to it because they have agendas against Liverpool. If they play for Real Madrid, it would be a different story. Exactly, Vic. I say this all the time. Liverpool is the biggest agenda-filled club in the world. People have agendas with Liverpool. If Virgil van Dijk was playing for Real Madrid, everybody would say Virgil's the best centre back. They wouldn't even bother thinking about anyone else. They wouldn't even be mentions. But because he plays in Liverpool, they have to have a little like, oh, is he really the best centre back in the world? I think so and so. I think he does. It does me head in. It does my head in. I think that's a good bit of business, Daz, Chelsea. I will say this, Flo, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Correct me if I'm wrong. But Sterling had a year left on his contract, yeah? A year left on his contract. He's just gone to Chelsea for 45 million plus 10 million in add-ons. And so that's a 55 million pound deal. Now, I know he's 27 going on 28 and Mane was already 30. But how the hell didn't we get the same price for Mane? Like, seriously? How didn't we get the same price for Mane? How did we let Mane go so cheap now? I'm looking at it and thinking, how did we get at least 50 million for Mane when Sterling's just gone on a year left? If it's just the age thing, that's bollocks because Mane's better than Sterling. How the hell we didn't get 50 million for Mane, I don't know. But yeah, it's a good bit of business. They do well at Chelsea. Kanate is his head and shoulders above the lit. Kanate is a cheat code. The man was built in a lab to specially play as an elite centre back. I agree. Kanate is 6'4", 15 stone, has a top speed of 20 miles an hour. That is ridiculous. That even shouldn't have been allowed, Aaron. Aaron, you shouldn't be allowed to be that big and that quick. Ibu has the potential to hit the heights of Virgil in the future. I agree. Kanate was great business. Big up Gun Ben. How you doing, my friend? Kanate is a bedroom bully. He is so good. He should only be a broadcast on OnlyFans. France's centre back's a stat. Yeah, France probably have the best centre back choosing in the world, don't they? I have to say. Jamie Savage, John, hit them like, support the channel. Big up Wolf, as always. Wolf, great supporter of the channel. Top Speed 29. Don't be silly about that. Jamie, are you doing a fantasy league? Yeah, everyone's asked me if I'm doing a fantasy league. I'm looking into it. My only problem with it, right, guys, I've done a fantasy team before. I set it all up. I get into it. and then about 3 games in, I'll never look at it again. I'm so bad at going back at it. So I do want to do it, but I need a moderator to look after the league as well. So if there's anyone who can do that, I will do a fantasy league for the channel. But if anyone wants to be a moderator for the fantasy league and just keep an eye on it for me and stuff like that, let me know. Let me know if whoever that wants to do that. Let me know. I'm not anything. Milk turns quicker than Harry Maguire. It's true. See the videos of Mbappe trying to run past there. Yes, Edward. Does anyone see that? International game, France versus Holland. Mbappe's got the ball. He's running and on goal, and Virgil keeps up with speed with Matip. Mbappe. Sorry, Virgil keeps up the pace with Mbappe. That's how ridiculously good Virgil is, and then he just wins the ball. He just wins the ball. Mbappe's already said that Virgil is the toughest centre back he's ever come across. The hardest centre back is Mbappe. He's already is Virgil. Mbappe's already said it. And in that game showed the quality of Virgil van Dijk, didn't it? I think he'll get a start. I think Matip is going to be the backup. I believe we need to play a back three in some games, so mix our play. Teams have figured us out playing the same 4-3-3. Yeah, I can agree with that. VVD is Aquaman. I think Kanate will start the season. Matip will be back up. Yeah, I was thinking that as well, but I'm not sure. I think it all depends how pre-season goes. Remember when people were laughing at us spending 75 million on him? Yeah, the only time in my life I went on Facebook Live and was the evening we signed him. I was delirious. 75 million. Yeah, people said it was a waste of money. What have Liverpool done? And then he showed the world he's worth like 200 million now. But guys, people are doing that now. People are doing the same thing now with Darwin Núñez, saying, "Why we spent that much money on a one-season wonder? You know, he's 22. He might not develop like you think." Have they not learnt their lessons? People not learnt their lessons, not to underestimate our transfer policy. Don't underestimate our transfer policy. People said that about Jota. And he gets 20 goals last season. You also, by the way, Jota banged in his first season for Liverpool as well. He just got an injury that kept him out for, 9 weeks or something. Yeah, he banged that season as well. Be like doing brush, how you doing, my friend? If you're a defender at the end of the game and you have dirt on your shirt, you haven't done your job properly. Yeah, exactly. Just for information, Jamie, never ever rush out on attackers and defenders on FIFA. FIFA's trying to make a move. Oh, FIFA's defending is mad, man. Man United are defending is running away. That's doom. Some goes to goalkeepers. People think that you have to be pulling off dives all the time when it's really all about positioning. Look at Ramsdale and look at Alisson. Exactly. Hippier used to be smart as his defensive tactics. Yeah, exactly. Hippier weren't quick. He couldn't run. But I never, ever really saw people run past Hippier because his defensive awareness was so good. Virgil is great at stalling the attacker till help arrives in Fab or help from the fullback. That season that no one dribbled past Fab, Virgil. Fab was amazing at recovery tackles and Virgil had to stall. Yeah, that's what defending's about, ain't it? That's what defending's about. Just don't let that attacker into your defensive space. Do what you can. No one better at it. Virgil is the best central defender I've seen for us, and I'm old enough to have watched Hansen. Oh, big up, Aaron. Oh, Aaron, could you imagine Alan Hansen and Virgil van Dijk playing together? Go, picture that. Alan Hansen and Virgil van Dijk playing together. Jesus Christ. Big up, Andre doing. How are you, Jamie? For what I've heard today, Liverpool are willing to pay the price of Bellingham. Don't want to potentially listen to interest in a few weeks. Yeah, I've heard a rumour. I've heard something going around. It was from a well-known reporter saying that don't be surprised if Liverpool buy Drew Bellingham this summer. It was from a well-known reporter who's got a few things right in the past. Yeah, he said don't be surprised if Bellingham goes to Liverpool this summer. Ruben Diaz just dives like Rambo. We definitely have the best pool of central defenders in Europe, in my opinion. I think we do as well. Vidic was better than Ferdinand. I think he was as well, but Ferdinand was a tremendous defender as well. I agree. Ricardo Gavalio was better than Terry, but no one's prepared to have that conversation. Exactly, Edward. I like John Terry. Don't get me wrong. I don't like John Terry. As a person, John Terry's a disgusting piece of shit. But as a footballer, he was a great centre back. I'm not going to pretend John Terry was a dirt shit centre back. He was a quality defender. But you can say people were better than him. It is allowed. I think we have this thing in life where some players are held in such high regard, you're not allowed to compare him to anyone else. And some Chelsea fans will tell you that Carvalho was better than Terry. Ivan Cordova, yes. Lucio, yeah. Or just, or it's just superior position and reading the game. Yeah, exactly. Virgil is one of the best defenders at reading the game. It's not the best. It's not the best. That's why it looks as if someone of the time he does nothing in the game. That's real strength for a defender. Exactly, Philip. Exactly. Remember Virgil at Anfield against Spurs when Sissoko and someone threw in some of the most intelligent defending ever. Yeah, exactly. He just made sure that Sissoko couldn't get the ball to Son. He's just great defending. He's got Son and Sissoko running at him. He's the only defender in the pitch. Everyone else is up the field. By the way, no one breaks a neck to get back. I've watched that game back so many times that he's defending that game. No one actually ever breaks a neck to get back and try and help Virgil out. They're all just sitting there thinking, yeah, Virgil will deal with it. Virgil will deal. Don't worry, lads. Don't waste your energy. It's just mad. And he does. He just stays. He makes sure he stands in between him and Son. And Sissoko can never get a ball to Son. And then eventually he gets too close to goal and there's no pass for Son no more. He can't pass to him because he just lets Sissoko have the shot because he knows he can't shoot. It's tremendous defending. I remember Gary Neville was the commentator in that game. Gary Neville stood up and applauded because he said that is some of the best one-on-one defending I've ever seen. And and Virgil didn't actually win the ball. It was just letting a shit player who can't shoot have the ball instead of giving it to a world-class player who can shoot and will score. That's called exceptional defending. People just don't get it. You know what I mean? I think if we do go for Bellingham this season, it's because we are waiting for our potential competition to buy their main targets. Could be. We have done that before. We wait for people to buy their main targets. They get their main targets in, so money's not there, and then Liverpool go without any trouble and go and get the players in. No Mackie D's today. That's my first one in a while as well. Yes, Vidic was absolutely brilliant. That he was. Imagine a back to a Virgil and Virgil. Saying we just clone Virgil. Joe Gomez is the future. We signed the lad from Charlton Athletic in 2015 for $3.5 million. He's played left back most of the games before he got injured. People forget him and Virgil, a pairing that only conceded 9 goals. Exactly. Joe tends to get caught out and he's get back quicker, but good at timing tackles. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Joe has he's definitely got a bit of a rick in him. But as I say, he's a young man still. He's still learning the game. I really like Joe Gomez, and he's still just 25 as well. I know it's mad, ain't it? Gabriel and Ben White would look to suspect in my local park. Robbie thinks otherwise. Who's Robbie? What, from AFTV? What, Edward? Has he said something? Yeah, Bailey. Oh my God, Bailey. Yeah, Man United. Jesus Christ, no. Oh, good God. Yeah, United are in the mud. AFTV, Robbie said Gabriel was as good as Matip. Gunnar Lee called him out on it. Oh my God. Well, and actually Gunnar Lee said, no, Matip's better. Gunnar Lee actually stood up for us. Big up Lee. Oh, Gabriel is nowhere near as good as Matip. Oh, go away. Go. Oh, Arsenal fans, please stop. Know how good your players are. Yes, I'm bigging up my back four right now. The reason I'm bigging up my back four right now is because Joe Gomez, Virgil van Dijk, Matip and Konate are as good as it gets. I wouldn't be doing this video if my defenders were Gabriel and Ben White. Do you know what I mean? Oh, God, Jesus Christ. Romero is class. Exactly. Romero is top 5 Premier League defenders. I think he already is. I know he didn't play much last season because of injury, but you can see it. You just have to see it. You can see Romero is going to be top draw. Romero is going to be top 3 centre-backs this coming season. I guarantee you. He's a top draw player. Yeah, Vertonghen was a great defender at Spurs. I agree. Yeah, Romero is good, but I was sad when he went because of his potential. Yeah, he's a great little player. Joel Matip is a beast and the best free transfer from the Bundesliga as well. Also, Jay Luis Diaz's brother is joining Porto on loan from his club in Colombia. Oh, we'll probably get him in then. And watching AFTV at Liverpool, Aaron, it's a sin, bro. That channel hurts my head. Is there a better channel to watch, though, when Arsenal lose? I mean, literally, when Arsenal lose a game of football, who doesn't put on AFTV? And let's face it, we're all watching the premiere of their Amazon show, ain't we, on the 4th of August? We're all watching it. I might even do a watch along to it. As well, just for a laugh, just see how it goes, or do a reaction video to it if anyone's up for that. Big up Liz. Is Liz in the house? I haven't seen Liz's chat. Did I go past it? LFC clip Matip beating 5 players and scoring training Messi Matip. Oh no, it's amazing. And big up Naomi, there she is. Big up Naomi. Yeah, everyone big her up in the chat. Everyone say welcome to the community. Prince baby. It's high time to consider Trent's position. In what way? Hit the likes on the channel. Yes, guys, make sure you hit the likes, guys. There's 66 people watching. Let's get 66 likes, guys. There's 40 likes so far. We can do better than that. We've got 66 people watching. I'm actually shocked I've got that many people watching on a beautiful Sunday afternoon, especially down here in London. Beautiful, beautiful Sunday afternoon. It's hot out. It's touching, 80 Fahrenheit. It's a lovely day. People are in their pools, in their gardens, in their parks. But I've got 70 people now watching me. I big up to every single one of you. Much respect. I do love it, guys. I really do. Shows a lot. Big up to you guys. But there's 73 people watching right now. That's our 73 likes. So if you've not liked the video yet, guys, that fun button is free to press. It doesn't cost a thing. All it costs you is your hand movement. Take your finger. Go and touch your phone or tablet if you're watching me on them devices and press that fun button and get these likes up through the roof, guys. I want at least 50 likes in the next 10 minutes. Let's get 50. Let's get them likes up to 50, guys, in the next 10 minutes at least. It helps content creators massively, guys. You might not realize it. That helps content creators massively. Big up Liz Golden, the mod mother. How you doing, Liz? Jay, a lot of other fans are saying we are going to drop off because we sold Mane and got Nunez in. I didn't think that's the case. I think we'll. I've seen this as well, mate. I've seen this bandied about. Apparently, Liverpool will go drop off this season because we lost one player. Because we've lost one player, apparently Liverpool will go drop off this season. That same one player, by the way, is the same player rival fans said is no good anymore. All rival fans last season were going, oh, Mane's lost it. He's not the player he was for you guys, is he? He's not as good as he used to be, Mane. I'm not as worried about him anymore when we play against him. Now he's left. They're all like, how will Liverpool cope? How will Liverpool cope? Mane's gone. Oh, my God. Shut your trap. We've got Luis Diaz in, who also replaced Mane because he went and played left wing. Then we got Darwin Nunez in, star boy. Well, I'm telling you right now, we'll bang goals next season. Get out of it. Liverpool ain't dropping down anywhere. You really think Liverpool go from 91 points to like 80 next season? Get out of it. Lemmy, how you doing? Remember we got Matip for free. Schalke, great business. Exactly. Yeah, Vidic hated playing against us. That's what they're hoping, but of course they'll be wrong. Exactly. Marquinhos, Ramos, Kimpembe, and Dalio at PSG is probably the nearest to us in Europe, but I'll still take ours. Yeah, Kimpembe is shite. I've seen him play so many times. He's terrible. Ramos is not as good as he used to be. Marquinhos is excellent. Yeah, that's about as it. That's what I'm saying. Rudiger has stumped Chelsea, and they are leaking loads of goals. Philip, watch when we had the ball next season. You know that. Plus, if PSG get a Skriniar, then that strengthens them too. You ain't. You just got the best manager in the world. Right, Nathan. Thank you for agreeing that Klopp's the best manager in the world. Big up to you, Nathan. But tell me who's got a better back four centre backs in the Premier League than Liverpool. Please tell me. Please tell me. Yeah, welcome Naomi in, guys. Welcome Naomi in. You know these people saying that Milan goalkeepers probably still think doing a place for them. Yeah, I know. It's just madness, ain't it? It's a mad world we live in, guys. 44 likes, 62 people watching. You know what to do, guys? Hit that like button. Come on, guys. Smash that like. Smash them likes. Wasters. Jamie in a mood today, and I'm here for it. Big up, Liz, the mod mother. Jay, get Savage on again. Oh man, I will do. Savage is always welcome. He's always welcome. If he's still in the chat, he's always welcome. Everyone's saying welcome to Naomi. Yeah, welcome Naomi, and guys, we have a great community here. New people are welcome and enjoying like the channel. Welcome Naomi. Big up Jason. How you doing, my friend? William, new to the channel. I hope all your youngsters are well. Big up Savage. You two are funny. Start on football, finish on cartoons. Love it. Big up William. Big up William. Everyone welcome William into the channel as well. Yeah, me and Savage are, yeah. We get all the good stuff out of the way. We debate all the football stuff. We get that done. We have about an hour of that talk, and then we just go on to madness. Yeah, it's the way. But me and Savage will be doing. We're going to try and do some stuff, guys, where we talk nothing but, cartoons, nerdy stuff. Comics, old films, the 80s, Dream Team, Prisoner Cell Block H, Bad Girls, The Bill, all that sort of stuff. If you want to watch that sort of video, guys, between me and Savage, just having a laugh, talking about the old days, talking about the stuff we used to watch when everything weren't woke and all this sort of stuff. If you want me and Savage to do that sort of video, put a thumbs up in the chat, guys. Put a thumbs up in the live chat right now if that's what you want guys to see. You guys want to see a 2-hour video of me and Savage just chatting up about old stuff and nostalgia and just having a laugh, non-football related. If you just want to see a one-off video, put a thumb up in the chat. And if you all guys want to do it, we'll do it. But big up William as well. English tax, yeah. Age must be a part of it. Nick Nack, how you doing? Did you see the interview Mane did for Bayern? It was one where he's wearing that Boss shirt. It was painful, yeah, man. With the Mane thing now, I'm done with Mane. He's gone. He's Bayern Munich. He's playing now, and yeah, I'm not really. I couldn't give a hoots now. I couldn't really give a hoots, but I've got to say that Bayern Munich shirt is fire. That Bayern Munich shirt, good God Almighty, that white Bayern Munich shirt. That's illegal, man. It's illegal. It's a beautiful shirt. Adidas, come back to Liverpool. I beg you. Nike, piss off. We want Adidas back. Adidas make the best kits. I don't care what anyone says. We need Adidas back. Pank, how you doing, my friend? We just need one WCCM and we are good to go. Top dogs. Be up Naomi. Come outside, Savage. Yeah, of course, you don't want no part of Savage, my friend. Jamie, the reason why we couldn't get as much from Mane compared to Sterling is because he's older than Sterling. That means Mane has less to contribute. Oh, yeah, I get that, Remy. Totally. I'm saying that's probably the reason is because he's 30, which is a shame because you look on it and you think, should have got at least 50 for Mane. But yeah, his age is a problem. Yes, we do. 1 or 2 mistakes is not going to change my opinion. Big up, Manda. And on the 6th day, God made VVT. Big up, John Moore. How you doing, my good man? How you doing, my mate? How you doing? What I'd love to see combination of Virgil and Gomez too. We have many one-season wonders in his squad. Wolf, all good, mate. You're good as well. And Jota got an injury last season too. His drop-off came past his injury. He was the one who stepped up, in my him up when Mo and Mane was at AFCON. People have short memories. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Jota was excellent last season. Excellent. Don't write Jota off, guys. Jota's an amazing player. When will Martin Tyler stop commentating Liverpool games? When will Martin Tyler stop commentating full stop? Like literally full stop. Go away. Go and retire somewhere. No one wants to hear his voice anymore. He's not the best commentator. Sky Sports, if you're watching, there's a commentator called Peter Drury, yeah? Arguably, no, he's not arguably. He is the best commentator for football. Go and give him whatever the man wants as a contract. Go and make him the voice of Sky. Peter Drury is the man. Can you imagine? Peter Drury and Gary Neville together would actually be really good, yeah? Go and get Peter Drury. He could be the voice of Sky. I am sick to death of listening to this old, cobble-wobbled man go on about shit that doesn't even matter. You know, he's watching a game of football and he starts talking about stuff that ain't even happening in the game. Like he's talking about shopping last week or going to IKEA. I don't want to hear it, Martin Tyler. Go away, piss off, go and retire somewhere. No one wants to hear you anymore. I am sick to death of it. This is why I do watch-alongs, guys. This is why I do watch-alongs, because my commentary is far better than Martin Tyler's. Far better than Martin Tyler's. Like this. Play left wing back to save his life. Can play left back might be a bit different. Mendy almost went to pick that up there, and then he's passed it completely wrong. Mendy's fucked up! Mendy's fucked up! 3-1 Real Madrid! 3-1 Real Madrid, Benzema hat-trick 50 seconds into the second half! Mendy fucked up! What was he doing? He can't kick a ball! Yes! Yes! Divock Origi! Big Div! Boom, 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 boom! I love that man. To make this 3-1 and put them in the lead. It is 3-1 Real Madrid. Man City have fucked it. Man City have fucked it yet again. Ball in. 2-0! They've done it! Real Madrid have equalised! This is going to extra time! Oh my good God! Oh my good God! Man City are fucked up! Man City are fucked up! Woo-hoo-hoo! I'm spinning away from my computer! What is going on? What is going on? Wow! Yeah, so that's how commentary should be, Martin Tyler. Obviously, I know you can't swear, but I don't even support Real Madrid. And look how more emotional I was in that game than Martin Tyler commentary. Oh, yeah. Nah, put some fucking life into it, you miserable old shit. Get him gone. I'll be the new commentator for Sky. Let's do it. I'll be the new commentator. I love doing commentary. So all watch-alongs on my channel. That's the sort of commentary you get. Even when teams I don't support, I'm more emotionally invested than people like Martin Tyler. You know, it's football. It's the greatest sport in the world. You know what I mean? So all watch-alongs on my channel, guys. If you've never watched a watch-along on my channel before, that's the sort of commentary you're going to get, guys. So all coming next season on them watch-alongs. You want to watch it, that's the sort of commentary you get from me, guys. Yeah, all this shit fucking... Alan Anson and Virgil would be a dream centre-back partnership. It certainly would, wouldn't it? I want VVD to score at least 3 this season, and Matic goes on one of his amazing runs. Oh, yeah, he meant it in a sarcastic. I got it, man. My man. Hansen was a Rolls-Royce defender in his prime. He certainly was. I got you now. There you go. I think Liz got 2 months on a membership, if I remember rightly. Yeah. Sorry, Liz. I didn't say. For some reason, Liz, you left a message with your membership, but it didn't come up on my StreamYard. I do apologise. But yeah, Liz been a member for 2 months. Big up, Liz. Always big up to Liz as well. For some reason, it didn't come up on my StreamYard. I do apologise. And I think yesterday, or not yesterday, or maybe the day before, maybe it was yesterday actually, someone left a super chat. I do apologise. I didn't see that super chat. It never came up. It never came up on my StreamYard for some reason. So what I'm having to do at the moment, I'm having to have YouTube up as well as my StreamYard to look for these things that happen. because then Liz has commented with her membership thing, and for member for 2 months, it never came up, so I've had to go back on YouTube to see that. And I don't know if whoever it was that left a £5 super chat or a €5 super chat yesterday. Let me know, guys, because I only saw it in my emails. I went back to my emails yesterday to see that someone left a super chat, but it never came up on StreamYard. It really pissed me off because I always acknowledge it. So if it was you guys, whoever it was, let me know, and just want to say thank you. Yeah, StreamYard never told me. It's playing up at the moment. Joe Gomez isn't nowhere near as good as centre. Joe Gomez isn't anywhere near a good centre back. Wow, might come in with incorrectness, but yeah. Mike, you really don't think Joe Gomez is that good? Oh man. Joel Matip is a baller, really underrated. Yeah, you got that one right. But you don't think Mike, you don't think Gomez is that good? Oh man. Okay. Gabriel is dead food and Robbie knows it. Romero is one of the reasons I think Argentina win the World Cup. The defense is finally up to levels required. Yeah, exactly. Argentina have had a shit defense. We use VAR the best as well. It's amazing the scum commentators use VAR disallowed goals as chances. That really baffles me when they criticise the high line. But we have the highest offsides call. Exactly, Kev. Exactly. Last season, how many people did we catch offside? I think we had the record, didn't we, of catching opposition attackers offside because we use it the best way with VAR. That's why we use the high line, because you can use it with VAR because they will catch offsides for you. That's why we do it. Exactly. And then everyone goes, Man United content creators will go, oh, look at all the chances people created against Liverpool. And then you go, what chances? Well, that chance. What, you mean all them 3 chances that were offside? That's not a chance, my friend. Liverpool, that's called being offside because Liverpool's defence is that good. It's caught you offside, so it's not actually a chance. Yeah, work it out. Yeah, man. Ian, I'm jealous. It's 84 at 9 a.m. today. Yeah, it's about 80 here today, Liz, and at 2:30. So, yeah, it's too hot for me. Don't like anything over 26. Yeah, it's horrible here. I'm watching from my garden, big up gun bed. The only problem about being in the UK when it's the summer, our houses, because we're not used to it, our homes are not built to deflect the heat away. And we don't have aircon in this country. No house, unless you go and buy it, we ain't got air cons built into our houses either. So all the houses in our country absorbs the heat, so you just sit there sweating. And we don't have aircon unless you go and buy it. I'm in the fridge, it's too hot. Oh, Aga was tremendous. Jamie, what's the hottest place you've ever been? Mine is Cos. It was like a hairdryer in your face when the wind blew. Mine was a Dominican Republic, man. It was the same thing. Yeah, the wind was hot. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, mine was a Dominican Republic. As soon as I got off the plane, it was like the middle of the day. It was like 1 in the afternoon. Got off the plane and the heat just went boom right in your face. I was like, and I got asthma. My breathing went like mad, absolutely mad. The heat. Yeah, Dominican Republic. But I weren't sweating like I do here. It's madness. Because it's a dry heat here, you just sweat, don't you? There, it was just hot. We drop off every season to our rival. Yeah, per rivals. Exactly, Mandra. Manda. All the rivals say I'm sure when everyone does their Premier League predictions towards the beginning of the season, when everyone does their Premier League predictions, they'll have Liverpool third or fourth. I guarantee that right now. Everyone will have it. Man United fan, whoever does it, yeah, they will have Liverpool third or fourth. Everyone got Tottenham. Tottenham got Conte now, and Tottenham go beat. If Tottenham gets second, they've had the greatest season they've had since they've been formed as a club. Simple as that. Where's this coming from? It's mad. Jay, are you cooking the dinner today? I'm certainly not. Thoughts on City losing Jesus and Sterling. Are they going to be weaker? This is Mohammed. Thank you, my friend. No one's mentioning that, are they? I don't see City buying anyone to replace Sterling. I don't see City buying anyone to replace Jesus. Everyone will go to me. Oh, but they got Haaland and Alvarez in. Yeah, but So they're, but they've not replaced the other two. You know, they added them two, but are they going to replace the other two? So it makes them weaker. Sterling was a tremendous player for Man City. Everyone forgets it. Yeah. Mods, make sure you do your job. Get rid of the shit in the chat. Oh, Liz has already done it. Big up, Liz. Yeah, mod spam. Get on Wolf. Jamie, get Lee Gunner on. That guy's jokes. He's the only host. He was on last night, my man. Oh, Lee Gunner, sorry. Yeah, Gunnar Lee was on last night. Lee Gunner, I don't know if he'll ever touch my channel, man. I'm too small. I'm too small for someone like Lee Gunner, I'd have thought. So everyone wants to see it. Everyone wants to see it. Savage, you know what that means? We're going to have to do it. Fellow mods, please report the porn dating sites. Big up Will, big up Liz. Yeah, everyone wants to see it. Big up Phil, everyone wants to see it. Everyone wants to see it. So guys, if you guys want to see it, we'll do it. Don't you worry about that. Remember Tyler's reaction when Minamino scored against Southampton. Yeah, I know. Manchester for the Premier League, says De Bruyne. You don't have the best centre backs in the league. Oh my God, it's an Arsenal fan. Is that an Arsenal fan? Is that Shaq? Shaq, please tell me who does then. Please tell me who does. Please tell me who's better than Matip, Kanate, and Van Dijk and Gomez. Maybe Mods can remind you about super chats or mentions in the chat if you don't miss them. Yeah, exactly. Tip, open the loft. It lets the... If I open my loft, mate, I don't want Spider Central coming out of it. Do you know what I mean? My loft has got Spider Central written all over it. There is no way I'm giving them blood-sucking bastards an opening into the free world. They're all staying up there rattling around. I'd rather sweat till I'm dead than let them fuckers out. Just a reminder, guys, please lock into Devils United YouTube channel 5 p.m. today for Maisie's transfer show. Also at 7:45. Ravi, is this a promotion? Are you on promotion duty, Ravi? Has she got you on promotion duty? She got you on promotion duty, my man. I'll promote Maisie's channel out. No worries. Maisie's a great person. So, guys, she might be a Man United fan, Maisie, but she's a lovely, lovely person. Go and check her show out tonight. 5 p.m. Devils United YouTube channel. I'm only doing this because Maisie's a nice person. So everyone go and tune into Maisie's show at 5 p.m. Tell her Jamie sent you. Yeah, she'll like that. Go and check her out at 5 p.m. today, guys. Go and check her out. It's 2:30 now, so go and check her out at 5 p.m. Tell her Jamie sent you. Yeah, cheer her up. Yeah, go and check her out, guys. I wouldn't do that for any other Man United fan, but Maisie's a generally nice person, so go and check her out. City will be weaker. Is it just me that's always wondered why our players don't travel on the actual team bus? It's always just the coaches on that one. Is it just me who always wondered why our players don't travel on the actual team bus? It's always just the coaches on that. I'm not sure, John. I'm not sure. Lee Gunner is a bellend. He certainly is. Gabriel is better than Gomez. Oh, my God. We've heard it all now. Shaq, tell me in what way. And don't go on recency biasness. Because Gomez has been injured. Don't go on recency biasness. Don't think you understand the question, Shaq. Ben shit, Rob Holding, Gabriel hairline, and Callum in the chamber. Maisie's a good egg. Exactly. You can't promote someone else's channel. It's all right. Maisie's all right. I don't mind. There's so many rival fans on YouTube chats have predicted that we would only finish fourth this coming season, but we know they're only fans in their dreams. It's mad, ain't it? It's mad that people think Liverpool are going to be this shy or drop off scab. Where's the proof as well? I don't get it. I'm all for it if you've got proof that Liverpool are dropping off, but show me where you think Liverpool go drop off next season. This is what I don't get. So Liverpool finished on 91 points, finished second in the Premier League, lost the league by a point, almost won the quadruple, was 6 days away from winning a quadruple, yeah? Winning a quadruple. Liverpool were literally 6 days away from doing it. and all of a sudden Liverpool go drop off from that to fourth. Where's this proof that Liverpool go drop off that big? I don't get it. I see people talking about all the time. Oh, Liverpool drop off next season. I don't think that good. And I saw some Chelsea fan on Never a Foul yesterday talking about it. I just couldn't go on yesterday because I was spending time with my wife. So instead I was meant to go on the show, but I couldn't. Right? And I wish I would, because I just don't get where they see this, where they vision this. Oh, I see a drop off. How? Where? Where do you see a drop off? We lost one player, and we brought in 3, but we lost 1. I just don't get it. And all them people as well last season were saying Mane was finished. These rivals, and they're all saying Liverpool go drop off because Mane's left. But the same people said Mane was finished. It makes no sense. Help this make sense, people. I don't get rivals. I'm all for banter and you hoping that Liverpool fall off. But let's face it, you all know Liverpool are not going to fall off. Liverpool just ain't. Don't forget, Luis Diaz and Mo Salah are not going to the World Cup. Bobby Firmino's probably not going to go to the World Cup. Fabinho might. But it's touch and go. You know what I'm saying? But Salah's not going to the World Cup. Diaz is not going to the World Cup. Rested. Goals. You think Salah's going to drop off? I see people saying Salah's going to drop off. People saying Mo Salah's going to drop off. Where's the proof in that? He just got top goal scorer last season. Where's the proof that Mo Salah's going to drop off? Look, I'm all for banter. I'm all for banter because it's rival fans. I'm here for it. But you can only banter when something's a reality. And where's the reality that Liverpool are going to drop off like that? It's a madness. It's a madness. Come on. Stupid talk. And by the way, I want Tottenham to do well next season because it means it's not just fucking Liverpool trying to win the Premier League. I say this every year. Everyone always tells me, oh, Liverpool failed again. Liverpool failed again. They finished 1 point behind Man City again. And all this bullshit, right? They keep telling me this. This is what I hear by rival fans. Right. So if we failed, what happened to you lot then? What happened to you? Chelsea fans, what happened to you last season? Because you told us you had the best squad in the Premier League and it's going to be you and Man City going all the way neck and neck in every competition. Where were you last season? And then you tell us we failed. You finished 19 points behind us. Behind us. And then you still have the nerve to tell us we're going to fall behind next season. Take yourselves to a mental institution right now and see somebody. Desperately need to go. What are you guys on about? I'm sick of the disrespect. It actually pisses me off. I know it shouldn't do because we should just go, that's how big we are. That all rival fans keep slagging us off and putting us down and all that. I'm sick of it. I'm actually getting sick and tired of the disrespect. I really am. I don't mind the banter and all that, but it's every year. It's every year. I am so sick and tired of the disrespect. I don't disrespect Man City. Man City are who they are. They are the best team in England. There's no doubt about it. Everyone in this chat probably agrees with it. Man City are the best team in England. They're probably one of the best teams in Europe with Real Madrid and Liverpool. I'd arguably say Real Madrid, Man City and Liverpool are the top 3 teams in Europe. You know, stop with the disrespect. I'm getting sick and fucking tired of it. Getting tired of it. Don't come at me this season and go, right, you're going to drop off. I can see a drop off. I can see it happening. Show me where this is happening. Show me. Go take me through the squad and show me where this massive drop off is happening. Please tell me. Because if it's just because Mane left, you same Chelsea, Man United and Arsenal fans all said Mane was finished anyway. So if he's left, what does it fucking matter? Does my head in. Get sick and tired of disrespect. Pisses me off. Big up Jay for the shout out. No worries. Shaq, you got to be smoking that funny shit. I think the only way Liverpool drop is if they get like 5 key injuries. Yeah, exactly. But that's with any team, ain't it? If any team gets 5 key, if you lose Alisson, a Van Dijk, a Salah, a Fabinho, and a Diaz, all to long-term injuries, of course you go to drop off. You know what would happen to any team in Europe? If you go to PSG, Real Madrid, Man City, and go, right, take your 5 best players, bang, gone. The drop-off would be massive. Of course it would, for everybody. This is what I'm saying. The disrespect rivals have for us is mad. Rival fans talk the most shit in the summer. Then actual football isn't on when 3 teams are going to finish above us. Exactly. Did mention you on the clock cancel in case you wanted to do a calling. Big up Wolf. Most of these fans have no effing idea what they're talking about. I always expected Man City to drop off a few percent over the last 3 years. We were unlucky not to recap the rewards of being champs when the pickup of the best players, COVID, and that horrible season. Exactly, Kev. And they don't seem to drop off. They are praying we drop off because they can't stand Liverpool being one of the best teams in the world. And this is a problem, right? This is a problem as well. All these rival fans keep going, oh, who do you want to win the league, Liverpool or Man City? And they always pick Man City. Well, guys, there's going to come a time in 10 years' time, right? There's going to come a time in like the next 10 years where Man City are so good, so powerful, and they've won everything for 10 years in a row. What you guys going to say then? Because hopefully you Man United fans, you Chelsea fans, you Arsenal fans have all got your shit in order and can stop that happening. Because the only team at this moment that is trying to stop that happening is Liverpool Football Club. You're all fucking. Oh, it does my head in. And Salah's top assist as well. I think, yeah, exactly. Yeah, the Salah drop off. Salah's going to drop off. I see him only getting like 17 Premier League goals. So, what? I wouldn't be surprised if Salah's Golden Boot winner next season. It wouldn't surprise me if Salah wins the Golden Boot next season. It really wouldn't. It would surprise how people would ever go, oh, I thought you'd had a drop off now. Why? Because he's been shit for 5 years. You say it every year, rival fans. Oh, Salah in his first season got 42 goals in all competitions. I expect to drop off the following season. You know, he wins. He becomes second. He gets 20 goals again. Oh, massive drop off. Yeah, 32 goals in a Premier League season to 20 is a drop off. Yeah, but who the fuck consistently gets 32 goals every single season unless your name's Messi or Ronaldo? So if your name ain't Messi or Ronaldo, then every other player in Europe who's a striker that you all say is class has fucking dropped off. Oh, it does my head in. Does my fucking head in. Yeah, Salah got playmaker as well. By the time the World Cup starts, Nunes will have scored 15 goals, I think, as well. Oh, yeah, fuck them, Liz. Liverpool haters are just jealous of back where it belongs. Suck on it, yeah, exactly. United fans twerking for City is disgusting. I'm a United fan. I heard United fans singing Blue Moon. When City won the league, I heard United fans singing Blue Moon. That's how bad it is. It's kind of funny, though, because per them, we are not that great of a team. Klopp is not all that. But the same rival will say we failed because we didn't win the league. Yeah, exactly. Rival fans don't have a clue. They predicted our demise for years. This squad is being real built on the run while winning, and the squad age is coming down rapidly. Exactly. Big up, Rico. You're doing well, my friend. We can still talk shit about United, though, right? Otherwise, I'm out. Oh, yeah, United. Yeah. Big up, Niall. Big up, John, as always. Liverpool could beat most teams playing in flip-flops. Rico, family's good, my friend. Thank you very much. Correct, Jane Will says, speaking facts about the truth, saying, telling is my guy. Big up, Niall. Jay, just ignore the haters. They're jealous. Fuck them. I'm getting sick of ignoring them. I'm going after every single fucker now. I'm going after all of them. I'm going after every single one of them. Bring them on. Do you know what? I want to bring them all on now. Bring them on. I've had enough of it. I'm going to just bring every one of them on. Our rivals hate that we are so close to becoming monsters we used to be. This time it will be in HD. 4K, Kev. 4K, my man. 4K. Good. No, just helping my son pack for uni. Big up, Liz. I am doing a watch along Tuesday, 2 p.m. 2 p.m. kickoff, guys, for the watch along. I will be live at 1:30, guys. So my watch along will start at 1:30. We'll look at the team. we've got what is it? 50? Is it 50 players we've taken? Something ridiculous. 59 players we've taken, or something ridiculous like that. I heard Klopp say today. So there's going to be loads of players used in this game against Man United and Crystal Palace. It's going to be a good one to watch. I'm looking forward to it. The result don't really matter, does it? It's all about game time and looking at the players going. Obviously, Ramsey's not left, and Ramsey stayed at Liverpool because he's got a little injury he's just working on. It's not that bad. He's fine. It's just no point going on tour to Asia with it. Yeah, so he's not there and Kay Gordon's not there, but otherwise the whole squad's there. It's going to be a good one. United wank. Big up, Aaron. Jamie, have to go. Jamie, go and have some sugar, bro. Oh, well, don't you worry. Yeah, exactly. You too young to have a son at uni, surely. Oh, Edward with the flirting. Look at that. Edward, easy, mate. Easy, Edward. Easy. Yeah. The subs are finally clocking on to Stubbsy. I said to Steve a while ago, mate. I said to him, Steve, you just need to do a couple of videos. Once them couple of videos hit, the algorithm will pick up and find your channel. And as soon as they find your channel, they'll push it out to other people. It just takes time. Once it does it, bang, you're gone. And once you're gone, there's no stopping you. So big up Stubbsy as well, my good friend. Guys, I'm going to call it a day there. Thanks everyone coming in today. I'll be back tomorrow looking at pre-season, guys. So tomorrow we're going to be looking at a bit of pre-season, looking at the Man United match on Tuesday, looking at all the players we've got available, guys. So make sure you look out for that video, 12:30 tomorrow afternoon, guys. And until then, have a great rest of your day. Enjoy the weather, guys. Enjoy it. And tomorrow I'll see you at 12:30. And then I'll be back Tuesday for the watch along, guys. Big up to everyone. Much respect, much love, much peace. Enjoy.